one of the awards we give out is the FRI John G. Kunis Award. This award recognizes outstanding contributors to the academic, scientific, technological, industrial, or service areas involving separations technologies for individuals under 40 years of age. So this year's Kunesh Award goes to Anand Venavelli. He is actually the vice chair of the separations division, so he will be your chair next year. So not only has he done some highly innovative work, as you will hear, but he also is contributing significantly to the separations division. I would point out that all of these award winners are giving a talk in our plenary session, so please try to attend Anand's talk if you have the time. It will be on Thursday. So with that, Anand, congratulations.
Really honored and humbled to accept the FRI John Kunesh Award for separations. I've really been fortunate to be a part of a number of distillation projects at FRI and now here at AIChE. And the primarily two contributions I'd like to mention are valve tray efficiency model that I've helped develop, which is currently providing predictions and causing improvements in valve tray designs all over the world as part of the FRI rating program. And also the methods I've developed to improve the time to steady state of the FRI columns and distillation columns in general that could provide significant energy savings by reducing time to steady states by a third. In addition, I also thank the recognition for my separations division activities. I've learned as much from these as I have contributed as an area chair for distillation and absorption for 2 years, as an awards director for the various separation awards for 5 years, and also enjoyed the opportunity to contribute to the separation leadership the past few years. And I've also been leading the Young Professionals Fundamentals session. It's one of the most enjoyable things I do at AIChE programming, introducing separations topics to new engineers and encouraging more engineers to take up separations. And I think it's been going on for 5 years now, and hopefully for many more to come. Last but not least, I'd like to thank the Separations Division for this award, and most of all, Dr. Tony Kai for nominating me for the award, for believing in me and thinking of me as deserving, and for also his mentorship throughout my career. I'm really honored and humbled to receive this award. Thank you.
So it's my great pleasure to announce this year's Innovation Award winner. And this award recognizes outstanding contributions to scientific, technological, or industrial areas involving separations technology. And the winner this year is Professor Hai-Ching Lin. And Hai-Ching actually has a very distinguished career. He worked in industry for a while. Now he's in academia and has certainly got many innovations in the area of membranes for gas separations, a number of different fields. And so it's a great honor to announce you as the 2020 recipient of the Separations Division Innovation Award.
Thank you, Lily. I'd like to thank the Committee of Innovation Award for this award. I also like to thank many of my mentors, colleagues, my former and current students and postdocs working in the lab. Without them, I certainly wouldn't be here to talk about this work. We learn a lot, and some of these materials, I believe, certainly will be quite interesting for industrial application. I also like to thank the funding agency, National Science Foundation, and also Department of Energy. Both without those funding, certainly we won't be able to get the work done. With that, I like to thank you for attention. Again, I like to thank again the committee of the Innovation Award, and thank you for recognizing the work that's done by my colleagues, my students and postdocs. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And again, I think you can see why AIChE is so outstanding. Actually, the founder of MTR always makes talks talking about how academics come up with membranes, but they don't think of practical applications, especially for gas separation. So it's very good that you are able to bring both together. I'd also like to put an advertisement out for the plenary session. All of our awardees will give a plenary talk. Unfortunately, this year, because it's a virtual meeting, the plenary is being split, but it will be on Thursday, the 19th of November. And so please, if you are able to listen to that, please listen to that. I'd also like to point out that AIChE is also very active in AIChE and was former chair of the membrane separations area. So thank you for all your contributions and congratulations. Thank you. So this year we are really excited to be making this Education Outreach Award. This award was set up perhaps 5 or 6 years ago, and unfortunately we have never awarded it, and that is partly because we haven't had many applications. And it was devised initially in order to recognize education, but also there's an outreach component where the separations division would really like to reach out to undergraduates in particular. So this award recognizes outstanding work to devise, improve, or enhance teaching methods for separations in chemical engineering, education, and outreach. And so I'm very happy to announce that this year's award winner is Natasha Soto Melga, and she is a professor at the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville. And so congratulations on this award.
Thank you. And the office of the AIChE Separation Division to give me this award and for funding my proposal.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you're from my own institution and department, actually, so I know a bit about you, but you have a very interesting background. So how long have you been at University of Arkansas?
So I joined the Department of the Chemical Engineering at the University of Arkansas on August 2018.
Okay, so it's actually fairly brief, 2 years. And before you came to Arkansas, you were working in industry, I understand, right?
Yes, before I joined the university, I worked at Pfizer in Puerto Rico at their Barceloneta site. And in 2018, like I said, my family and I moved here for new job opportunities.
Right. And so now you've got involved with undergraduate education. So what has driven you to become involved in undergraduate education, in particular, trying to develop these sort of educational outreach and also in particular these experiments and what you're doing, which you're going to tell us a little bit about, actually, I think helps a lot in terms of helping undergraduates to be more creative. And so maybe you could tell us what motivates you, what interests you about undergraduate education in particular.
My main focus has been on improving and teaching the unit operation, chemical engineering unit operation laboratory. I incorporated an open-ended approach to the course. I incorporated simulations to complement experiments. And I also developed new experiments. Last year, I developed a new experiment to study the kinetics of a reaction using a batch reactor. And with this award, I will develop with a group of students another experiment in which they are going to study molecular diffusion.
Right. Now that's really good. And one of the aims of this award actually is to try and encourage more independent thinking from undergraduates. That's one of the things we aim to do. And also there's an outreach component in this award. So can you tell us about how the outreach component is going to fit into this and how separations division can actually reach out to more undergraduates?
So the students not only are going to develop a new experiment for the lab, also they will make a video demonstration of the experiment, and that will be available for the AIChE community. So other universities can develop and incorporate that experiment in their laboratories.
Right. Very good. No, we are really excited about this. We are looking forward to seeing the results of this experiment. I think hopefully you and your students will give a presentation at the AIChE meeting next year, which we hope will be face-to-face. And there's an undergraduate session, which would be really good to see your students. And of course, you're invited to our dinner next year, which hopefully we will be able to hold at next year's meeting. So thank you very much and congratulations.